Hey, I'm Jody. For my blog, we're going to do a few quick instructional videos on different things. Competition pistol shooting, mainly for IDPA, but you can use it for IPSC or anything, or just for safety. The first one we're going to start out with is just general things that I've seen that can cause safety problems in matches and everywhere. I'm going to start by talking about your finger. If you know the four rules of gun safety, one of the big ones is keep your finger off the trigger till your sight's on the target, and this was violated often and very dangerous. When you draw a gun, which we'll get to the draw in another tape sometimes, but when you draw a pistol, most people know your finger has to remain straight, like that. And when it comes out, it should stay straight until your hands clasp together. And somewhere about right here, your finger, depending on your skill level, your finger can start moving in there. But in general, before this point, you really don't want your finger on the trigger. And the same thing when you're done shooting and you reholster, or at unload and show clear in a match, as soon as you're done with the last shot, your finger comes off right here at this point. As soon as you bang, your finger comes off the trigger when you're done. And so at unload and show clear, your finger will be straight, and you would take the mag out first, and then show the SO in the empty chamber. And when you holster it, put your finger back straight again and holster it. The other thing is movement, the same thing. If you're shooting a stage and you're moving, you fired a couple targets. As soon as you get ready to move your feet, your finger comes off the trigger. And even if you're moving with your two hands on the gun, your finger's off the trigger. If you're moving with you take a hand off the gun, you're running. As soon as you're done firing that shot, your finger goes straight and you take off like this. And always watch your muzzle position. This is a big problem in matches. A lot of beginners, they have a bad habit when they're working around covering things, pointing the gun at the ground. You want to get the gun, they'll have it almost pointed at their feet. Or they'll go around a wall and they have a problem pointing the gun at the sky. You always want to try to keep the gun generally pointed toward the targets or toward the base of the berm. And those two tips, the finger position and the muzzle awareness and position shooting a stage, are two things that will keep you safe and everyone else safe in a match. So don't ever forget to do that, and practice it and learn it, and dry fire especially.